Hey everyone, welcome to the next video in our target series. Today we're going to go over a carbine warm-up. So just like we talked about in the handgun video, you don't go to the gym and just throw on weight and start bench pressing, right? You're going to go to the gym and warm up first. Same thing here. We're working on performance and processes. So even with a carbine at close distance, we can work on those processes, especially if you only have an indoor range to work with. And then when you do get a chance to go out to an outdoor range, you're able to push it back further and really see those fundamentals come together, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is our natural point of aim drill or acclimation drill, using the acclimation lines on the target. This will do two things for you at this distance of 3 or 5 yards. Help you with your natural point of aim in your carbine stance, and also help you identify that height over bore for your specific weapon system. So if you're running lower mounts or higher mounts, you know exactly what your height over bore is. And then from there, we'll go into a carbine rhythm drill, and that'll help set us up for our day of training. All right, guys, we're here at the 5-yard line. This is where we're going to start our warm-up process, okay, using that acclimation drill that I just talked about. So the first thing we're going to do is find our natural point of aim by putting our red dot on the top of that black line, okay? The way we're going to do that is to close your eyes and simply lift your gun up and then open your eyes and see where that red dot's at. So I'm slightly off to the right, so I'm going to adjust my feet, okay? So this is going to affect my hips. Now, you're going to make minor or gross adjustments to help that natural point of aim. You're going to bring the gun back up, close your eyes, and now I'm on to where I want to be, okay? So once you've got that dialed in, burn that feeling into your mind, and then you're going to bring the gun up, find that red dot, and then close your eyes, and then fire 5 rounds, okay? All right, guys, let's go down and check it out. Okay, guys, so with what we just did, again, if I'm putting my red dot here, that should give me my height over bore estimation, right? So even here, you can see my first 3 shots, and then I started to overcompensate. I kind of started to lose that image in my mind with my eyes shut, and I kind of overcompensated, drove the gun down just a little bit. But if I took and put that in comparison, that's going to show me where that height over bore is. So that's just a real quick acclimation height over bore drill you can do as your first part of the warm-up. Next thing we're going to do, go up and do a rhythm drill on the circle, okay? Let's go back to 5. All right, guys, back here at 5, going to do that rhythm drill. Again, just like we did with the handgun, 4 different cadences, starting from slow to fast, working on that trigger press, okay? Really focusing on isolating that trigger and letting the gun settle to that same spatial line every time we shoot, okay? Here we go. 1,000, 2, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005. Next one's going to be an and count. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. All right, from that point on, or from that point I should say, you can either transition to the next rhythm circle or just stay on the same one. I'm just going to stay on the same one. Okay? All right, next count, slow numerical count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last cadence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, really focusing on that isolation of the trigger finger, not coming off the face of the trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. All right, so let's go down and check it out. All right, guys, so again, just a good warm-up rhythm drill. You can see I got squirrely on 2 of them on that last count. That's where I need to go back, slow down. So if you're doing those 4 cadences or even a 5th cadence faster or even a even slower cadence, really make sure that you are identifying where and when you're falling apart, and then dial yourself back if you need to, okay? So I would actually go back and probably run that cadence again a few times to make sure I get everything in there. Now, we just talked about natural point of aim and height over bore over here. That's going to come into play with this as well. So if I'm trying to keep my rounds in the center of this, my red dot's going to be up here. So I need to keep that in consideration at these closer ranges when I'm just doing this warm-up process. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for the carbine warm-up. If you do want to take it to the next level, what you could do is actually go through and try to work 2 or 3 rounds on each of the white dots. Also, again, taking that height over bore. So hope you guys enjoyed this short video just on a carbine warm-up. look to the next one, which is going to be our CET for the carbine.